Hello, my name is Tina Landreth Mills. I'm a national web developer, and today we're making a video called Watch a Web Developer Work. This should be interesting. I'm currently building a website called BreakingTheNewsBarrier.com. It's a website that's a one world news shop. And basically, the idea came from if we took all the world religions and we put it into one melting pot and we stirred it all up, what kind of logo would we create? I mean, for example, in Christianity we have the cross, and um, what would that look like? So we advanced that idea further, and we thought, what if we took all the world news, all the news stations, went across division lines, um, because we can do that, right? And we can look at in an eclectic viewpoint what Fox News is saying, what ABC News is saying, what Free Speech TV is saying about Obama keeping his promises, for example, or healthcare. Um, and then we can, if we provide a vehicle on top of it for the user to interact with the news in an uncensored manner, what would we produce? So that's what we're building, and you can say, I watched this site be built. So today, might be a dull video because you're just going to watch me work. You're going to watch me build this website. And I'm going to stop talking here in a moment, and you can just watch me work. I currently have 3 computers I'm working off of. And the great thing about this site is that, unlike other news sources, you're going to be able to easily access anything that you can possibly imagine and interact with it. For example, we're going to test a link on CBS News video right now. And we don't just represent CBS News video in our site. We have ABC, we have CNN, we have Lou Dobbs, we have Anderson Cooper, we have Bill O'Reilly. Basically everything that we can possibly collect for the end user, which is you, hopefully, if you visit the site. We will build this site together and make it very, very, very interesting. Alright. Now, we need to add some kind of graphic into our blog that we're currently building. The site's pretty interesting, where you can we're working off of a couple computers here. I actually work also off of a netbook. That's funny, huh? Isn't that cool?
We are Intel, sponsors of tomorrow.
And
discussions we had, it's clear that we are on the precipice.
We love our president.
An achievement that's eluded Congresses and presidents.
So, I hope you enjoy this 20-minute video.
That have to be worked on. But whatever differences remain, there is broad consensus around reforms that will finally, number one, protect every American from the worst practices in the health insurance industry. We agree on reforms that will finally reduce the costs of health care. Families will save on their premiums.
This is an announcement by our president today when he was at the podium.
Now and in the future. This plan will strengthen Medicare and extend the life of that program. Because it gets rid of the waste and inefficiencies in our healthcare
At our
system,
site, you can interact immediately with the president. How's that? Let your voice be heard.
That's why this reform has to pass on our watch. Now let's be clear. final bill won't include everything.
You can also
that
submit
everybody
free
wants.
press releases.
No bill can do that. But what I told my former colleagues today is that we simply cannot allow differences over
Right now I'm
individual
working on a
elements of this
CBS
plan
logo
as impeding our responsibility to solve a long-standing.
because Bill O'Reilly says CBS is not competitive.
This does not
But
get
we're going to
done.
make them competitive.
It is guaranteed that Medicare and Medicaid will blow a hole through our budget. Those things are guaranteed. That's the status quo. That is the trajectory that we are currently on.
And we just completed working on that logo. I work very fast.
The course, and I'm feeling cautiously optimistic that we can get this done and start rolling up our sleeves and get to work.
That's the great thing about working on your own. is You can work really fast. So, I'm currently going to add in the CBS logo into our blog. I've been building websites since 1997, or 96 actually. But I started my first company in 1997 called OTVnet.com, where I worked with unions on the internet. And have built many, many, many websites. I also had the opportunity to consult on President Clinton's site with a company called Hansel and Phelps. And I made $50,000 thinking for him in one night, which was a great thing. BreakingTheNewsBarrier.com. One thing great about being a web developer is that you can have freedom, but you do work like a slave. It does still work. It doesn't happen by itself. Web pages don't go up on their own. There's a little person like me sitting there stitching all this together. We're moving kind of slow. Let's go to our next logo, which we're going to look at. Let's view our post. All right. Watch CBS News video and comment about it. Let's see. Test it out. You guys like Katie Kirk? I can't even say her name. Katie Kirk.
And up to 600 highway miles
All
between
right.
Phillips. That's better than
Okay. Our next one is going to be NBC. NBCnews.com. I am a news guru. So far we have ABC News in here, where you can watch ABC News, CBS News, CNN News, Anderson Cooper, Fox News with Bill O'Reilly, Lou Dobbs. You can read articles or postings on world news, technology, and interact with it. It's a blog. It's all a blog. That's what's cool about it. MSNBC. Alright, let's work on their logo. So, have you ever watched a web developer work? I feel like Mr. Rogers right now. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? It's pretty cool that Microsoft has its own network, actually. So it's not our job to judge these news networks